Johnson from the Center for the Study of Global Christianity at Gordon Conwell Theological Seminary says, in the year 1900, the number of global plans to finish the task was 250. In 2013, there were 2,200. This means that there are currently in excess of 2,200 global plans to finish the task. And yet, according to studies, global plans fail because 90% of all Christian evangelism is aimed at areas already reached. Because of this, World Mission Center has focused all their attention on the least reached nations of the world, and the Live School is one strategy which is trying to bridge this gap. Over the last 25 years, many dynamic organizations and initiatives have been born. Many are being sent. Millions of rands are being given through Faith Promise in local South African churches, and thousands are praying and interceding. The impact of this supernatural move of God is not limited to the borders of South Africa. Right now, World Mission Center is working with local churches in 62 countries, including South Africa and some of the most difficult to reach places in the world.
With the Live School operating in 62 countries and poised to go to many other countries around the world, the World Mission Center will be extremely relevant in the future.
To continue the momentum into the next 25 years and beyond, Willie and Lydia have sensed God leading them to make the transition from a centralized and CEO-led organization to a decentralized one. Inspired by the book The Spider and the Starfish, they sold the headquarters in Pretoria and relocated to the Western Cape to take on the responsibility of establishing a presence there. World Mission Center is currently identifying partners who will act like starfish and multiply. World Mission Center is known for always thinking of a new way of doing missions, and while reading The Spider and the Starfish, God stirred the hearts of its leaders to explore the implications of such a decentralized missions organization. We have to change the way we work. How do we address these concerns and accelerate this process? How do we send, train, and release 100,000 people? We mobilize the national church to focus on the least reached peoples. But what is this idea of acting like a starfish? The spider represents a centralized network. It has a central body with legs. Cut off one leg and you are left with a 7-legged spider. Cut off its head and it dies. A starfish represents a decentralized network. It has no head and its major organs are replicated throughout each arm. Cut off one arm, it regenerates and you are left with 2 starfish. This is a model of multiplication. At the heart of this strategy is the strength of a core leadership team. These men and women have walked this journey with World Mission Center for many years and have shown their commitment and faithfulness to the task of world evangelization.
The principal and logical next step is for Lydia and I to mentor these leaders so that they can go way beyond what we could ever have done.
We recognize you as one of the generals within the context of the kingdom. Willie and Lydia, we as Doxodeo love you. The city of Pretoria, of Tshwane, the greater metro, have so many leaders that look up to you, respect you, and revere what God has done through you.
But the task is not yet finished. We as the World Mission Center have a strategic role to play to see the gospel spread and preach to those that have never heard at the ends of the earth. Over the last 25 years, a great foundation has been laid, but there's much to be done in the future. As we look at the last 25 years and the next 25 years, there is no doubt in our minds that the glory belongs to the Lord.
And we say, take your glory, Lord.